Down in Wheeling, West Virginia, and I was going to take a page out of my pal Drew Edwards' playbook and do some bad hotel coffee chat with you. However, I'm staying in a really shady hotel and I'm actually a bit nervous about using the coffee maker in my room. So you're just in for a bit of bad chat from me today. No coffee. I don't do these videos very often, but I wanted to do one today because the Bulldogs have a huge game tonight against the Adirondack Flames. And this is one of those games that the team's postseason hopes really could hinge on. Hamilton and Adirondack are tied right now for the 8th and final playoff position in the West. They both have 70 points, but the Flames have 2 games in hand, and they also have more games in the win column. So for Hamilton, this really is essential if they want to make the playoffs for the first time in 4 years. I guess they've missed the last 3 seasons. So it's going to be essential that they win. And I wanted to talk just for a minute about what I think maybe they need to do in order to make that happen. So as you know, I mean, Hamilton hasn't had too much luck against Adirondack so far this season. They've played each other 7 times, and Hamilton has only won 2 of those games. A big reason for that is because the Bulldogs have just struggled to control the game. Adirondack plays end-to-end every night. They play hard, they play tough, and Hamilton hasn't been able to match up. So I think that that's probably the first thing that the Bulldogs are going to have to do if they have any chance of winning tonight is take control of the game right from the opening face-off, control the pace of the game, stay calm, and not let their guard down even for a shift, because that's when the Flames like to pounce. And it has been sort of the demise of the Bulldogs in some of these other games that we've seen against the Flames so far this year. The second thing I think they're really going to have to step up on is defense. With Jared Tenorti and Davis Trubisky out of the lineup now with injuries, it's going to fall on young guys like Bobby Shea and David Pecoskie to really step up and show that not only are they capable of winning, but that they deserve a spot in the AHL. So these guys have spent most of their time down here in Wheeling, and this is, it's both a huge stage and a lot of pressure, but it's also a massive opportunity for them to show the Bulldogs that they belong up with the big club. And the third thing I want to talk about that I think Hamilton is going to have to do is score. And that might seem self-evident, but the Bulldogs have really struggled to put points on the board against Adirondack all season. They've been outscored 24-17 in the 7 games that they've played so far, and that's less than 2.5 goals per game for the Bulldogs, which is actually even worse than their normal goals per game average, which puts them in 20th in the league. So that's quite bad. And not only are they going to have to score often, they're going to have to score early, because Adirondack has a near perfect record when it's leading after 1 or 2 periods. So we'll see.